and gentlemen, welcome to Talks with Todd.
Yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Talks with Todd. I'm your host, B Todd, man, and we about to have a special guest. We about to have a great conversation. We got Miles on the ones and twos. What's going on, Miles?
I'm hanging in there.
We got Mel in the building. What's up, my guy?
What up, though?
And I'm gonna let you introduce our special guest, bro.
All right, today, man. You see, I normally have my Detroit hats on, but today I got my Phillies hat on. We got a special guest in the building.
Yeah,
So, from North Philly, as they say in Philadelphia, North with an F,
yeah.
representing Strawberry Mansion, a true hip hop artist, a hip hop head. He's a rapper's rapper. It's my birthday twin, also, and my brother, STARKFAM BLIZZ.
That's what's
Yes,
up.
sir.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome, bro. So from Philly, man. Man, listen. So you born and raised in Philly, right?
Born and raised on the north side.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
Strawberry
man.
Mansion.
So what? Since you've been in Philly, who was you looking up to when it came down to rapping?
I guess like any other Philly rapper from my generation, I guess State Property was the model. Beans, you know what I'm saying? Freeway. For me personally, it was Petey Crack and Young Chris for me.
Hey, they some of the best. People sleep on Young Chris, man. He on my Mount Rushmore for one of the most underrated ones, dog. So yeah, I feel you on that. That's what's up, man. So when you got motivated and you started rapping, like what? How old were you?
I was 11.
Dope.
Like, I started rapping in like the craziest way though. Like me and my homies, it was a bunch of us, and so the squad, like for play, split up into two squads
Mm-hmm.
for rap battle, and that's how I started rapping. I just I just took one of the sides of my friends, and I just started rapping because we started a rap battle amongst each other.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's big, that's a
Hell yeah.
big thing in Philly, huh? That battle scene.
Yeah,
Battle
yeah.
thing here because it's like you nobody until you battle tested.
Right. That makes sense though, and I'm glad that that's how you started because a lot of people don't know how to deal with getting into like a battle of any kind, even if it's subliminal back and forth. Some people don't know how to do. Some people don't know how to deal with that. Shit.
So
Yeah,
I think Philly being that type of scene where it's like really
Hey,
like big on battles
hold on, real
is
quick, Mel. Stark, you froze again, my brother.
That Mel.
I'm
I
froze.
said no. Start. You said start.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I just said. He's good now. Okay, yeah. Just go ahead. You can keep talking, bro. Mel, go back to what you were saying until we get that together.
okay. No, but I was saying Philly being that battle scene where it's like a lot of like battle and gritty rappers. Is it hard for you as a to kind of go into artist mode because you see a lot of Philly people that are good rappers that they can't make that transition from
Yeah.
rapper to artist.
Oh no, that's like seamless for me. I go right into artist mode. For me personally, I prefer being in the artist mode because I came up in Philly. It's like, bro, we the freestyle kings. Nobody raps like Philly rappers do. I don't care what nobody say. We will, bro. We will rap bars to you to the sky fall. So for me, it's like I pride myself on being a person who can make songs. I love my city, but I'm not gonna say everybody can't make songs. It's just not a heavy focus for everybody. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Who did you
but I
battle anybody? Did you battle anybody that was like, oh, he almost got me?
almost got me. I done been got a few times.
Hey, that's real. Hey, man. Hey, you gotta get the applause for keeping it real, dog. Because a lot of dudes that act like, oh man, I smoked everybody's boots. But no, I'm glad you kept it real, bro. That's what's up.
He's actually got smoked a couple times.
Yeah, but that's how you got better though, right?
Listen, I get better immediately. Every time I lose it, every time I done lost the battle, I go home and write the hottest shit I ever wrote.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. Now,
I'm like, earlier.
Now, with you battling, would you say that your focus was better with writtens or freestyles?
Oh no, I'm a written guy all day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Got you, got you.
Off the top of the dome, I might be struggling. I ain't gonna lie. I don't take it serious. Like freestyling is playful. So
I get it.
yeah,
It's no real structure when you freestyle like that, you know. So I get it. I totally understand. I was back when I was rapping. I was a way better writer than I was freestyler. Ironically, I got better at freestyling after I stopped rapping. Go figure. But yeah. But yeah. Go ahead.
freestyle only.
You said what?
I know some artists here in Philly like that only freestyle. Everything's like strictly off the top, no thinking about nothing. And
And
they're
they cold.
That's how they record tracks and everything.
Yeah. That's their best bet. That's their best bet. How did you feel about Cassidy growing up?
He the reason I started rapping.
Damn, that's what's up. Yeah, because since we've been talking about freestyling, he randomly just popped in my head because I'm like, yo, he one of the ones that can like really go when it come down to freestyling.
I take it, nigga.
Yeah, and he animated, so yeah, I rock with Cassidy on the freestyle tip. I don't listen to him no more like musically, but when it come down to the freestyles, he be going crazy, man, and he funny. So yeah, that's what's up, man. So with it,
I started rapping with my friends, but Cassidy is the person I heard rapping that made me say I want to do this.
got you.
That's dope.
Yeah, that is dope. That is dope. So when you started your first song, when you wrote your first song, what was that like? What was that experience like?
From day one, rap has always been natural to me. I've never thought about it like for 1 second. Like I almost like try. I tell people sometimes I think I'm just a conduit for the words. Like I think it's something bigger than me. Like that want me to get this message across. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because it's not something I've ever. I don't second guess it. I don't think about it too much. It just comes how it comes.
I understand that. That's dope. That is dope. And when you put out your first, what was it like? When you put out your first song though? What did you put your first track out on? Did you use a CD? Did you use a file? Like, what did you end up using when you put out your first song?
What I did was, well, my old head band at the time was paying for all my studio time, so we did like a tape with like 21 tracks. We did a CD with like 21 tracks on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then like, but for me putting out songs, I just really got into that since I've been home. You feel me? Since I just got home 3 years ago. Like before then, I got locked up in 2007, so it was speed on land back then. It wasn't no social media, none of that. It was speed on land. How the people feel about you in real life.
Right.
So but since I've been home, it's been mostly positive for me, man.
That's what's up. When you got locked up though, did you end up battling while you was locked up, or
Plenty of
writing
time.
more? Okay. What was that experience like?
Like any other time I battled, it wasn't no different. It was just like, I think being in an environment like prison where it's a small environment and everybody know me, it kind of give you that feeling like, yo, I could do this for real. Like when I'm spitting and the whole yard is ooh and the on, it gave me more motivation for real.
Got you. That's dope. That's dope. I'm glad that that helped you out, because a lot of times anybody can get locked up and not sharpen their pen at all. Like prime example, Max B just came home. I don't think he sound better than what he did before he went in. Maybe he need to dust the pen off a little more. I don't know, but he doesn't sound up to my expectations. So so it's dope to hear people get better, even being on lockdown. So I'm glad to hear that, man. Now, when you came home, what was it like recording that first track being outside?
my man owned the studio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Live on a Sunday. But you know what I'm saying? Live on the mix. My nigga Live on the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a lot of studios in the city. To me, he is the best engineer in the city. His sound is untouched. So, mind you, coming home and one of my childhood friends got a studio. The first time I recorded there, I went there with his brother. You know what I'm saying? And the first time I spit on the mic and he really put that shit on it, I freaked
Mm-hmm.
out. Like, what is this? Like, I had never like heard my music sound the way, heard myself like fully mixed and mastered. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I was
Right.
like, it felt different to me. I was like, no, like, oh yeah, this is it. Like,
Right.
That's dope. That's real dope. So now when you have you done shows in like different cities and stuff already?
no, not yet. Like, not outside of Philly yet.
Not outside of Philly. Okay. So far, since you know what I'm saying, since you mainly be in Philly, what's been like your favorite area to perform in?
My favorite area. See,
Yeah.
with Philly, it's not necessarily an area. It's like when you sign up for shows or you go to an open mic, it's different crowds. You got to know which Philly crowd you in.
Got you. Okay.
Yep.
You got to know
Got
what
you.
songs to take where. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can do this here. You know what I'm saying? Because you know which crowd you're going into. Like, you know all the street niggas going to be here, so you got to take some hard shit.
Right. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's just different environments. You know, this more the creative community, poets and spoken word. So you got to bring a certain type, like a more conscious air to it. You feel me?
Right. I understand.
Or,
I definitely get it.
or I'm into my R&B side because I make R&B music in my spare time. You know what I'm saying? Or what I
Dope.
like to think is my R&B.
Now, what made you? I'm glad you said that because I've been listening to your music for a minute, and I have been hearing a lot of like melodic sounds, and it's been dope though. Like everybody can't do both. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody to do. What made you tap into the R&B side of things?
Well, just naturally, just who doesn't love 90s R&B? I think everybody wish they could be a 90s R&B singer.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't want to be Jodeci or Boys the Men or Drew Hill. You know what I'm saying? You
right,
don't want
right,
to those guys. Like, so, but for me, I always loved it. I would like write it in secret. But once I got home and we started getting some motion, my man came to me one day and he was like, "Hey, bro," he was like, "I'm being real with you." He's like, "Everybody know you can rap. Everybody know you got bars.
right.
What else?" Like my man was like, "Seriously, what else? What else you got in the bag? Like, go see what else you got in the bag." I went in. I went and dipped in the bag and some shit came out.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Dipped in the bag.
My boy Julian, he in the comments, he said, "Man, what's up with a feature?"
Tap in with me, man. Tap in with me while it's free. You know what I'm saying? I'm of the people right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. We can connect. I'm with whatever.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Make sure you tell people where to follow you at. And you frequent more so on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I frequent Instagram. That's like my stumping grounds. But
Okay,
you can
cool.
find me on socials. My name is StarkFam BLIZZ. StarkFamBLIZZ. Stark, like not like Iron Man, like Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my
That-
at is Blizz Does Music. You can find me at Blizz Does Music anywhere.
Yeah, man.
And that's Blizz with 2 Z's, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because they've been sleeping.
That's what's up.
I got a question for you. I love Philadelphia, right? So this is like my second home. So what's the difference between a South Philly rapper versus a North Philly rapper? I know that I can hear the difference between Benny and Freeway, right?
Yeah.
But what's the now difference?
The difference between the South Philly rapper and the North Philly rapper now?
Yeah.
I think it's the same difference it's always been, just the environment. Like, South Philly is smaller, it's more boxed in, so they're more like geographical. Like, Philly is hella geographical, like in the worst ways. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I feel you.
Like it's geographical in the worst ways. So if I'm being honest, I can't tell you I'm a North nigga.
Right.
Like
But it's a big difference, even in the mentalities there.
I don't think it's a great difference too much. It's like when you from a certain side of the city, certain stigmas come with you. You feel me?
Right.
Facts.
You might not even necessarily fit into that box, but the stigma just come. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can understand
Like,
that. But the stigma. But what's the stigmas?
Like, all right, I feel like if you from West Philly niggas, those is like generally get money niggas. They like to, get money, get fly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
North niggas is known like I feel like it's the best part of the city, but we got a grimy ass reputation.
Y'all
Like,
do.
It's like it's like don't play when you in North. Like for South Philly, I'm gonna be real. South Philly is the place you don't play at all. It's too small. Like and it's gonna get critical real fast. So I don't even like South Philly. I'm from North, so like when I tell you, man, growing up, it was more like just stick to where you from. Unless it was like you was chasing shorties, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So dealing with the griminess, right? But the way y'all spit is very similar, but you can hear. To me, I think North Philly is more. You say I take North Philly more serious than I take South Philly, because I come up on Winton Street over there for 8th and 9th, right?
Okay.
And so, me being from Detroit, I can see hoodlumism a mile away with South Philly, right? On North Philly, it's like don't even play. If you're not ready, don't go there.
I feel like that's South Philly too, though. It's just certain parts because South Philly is split up because they have like the big Italian community down there.
Yeah, that's where I was from. That's the
Asian
area I was from. I mean, well, I think South Philly, honestly, where I grew up at, Asians took over when the Italians was falling. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Man, listen, it was a group of Italians called the Cuccolinis on 8th Street, right? They between Snyder and Jackson.
Okay.
They was treacherous, right? Then right around the block though, we had a recreational center. Just had got refurbed, redone, and everything. Then the Asians started moving in off of Snyder, 9th, 10th, 11th. They started just really taking over, bro.
I believe it.
And the Jew, they already ran the Jewish community out of there, quick. And I'm talking about this is the early '80s.
Damn, for real,
man, bro.
I mean, I'm not used to hearing the Jews getting ran out of nowhere.
Because they became smaller and smaller.
Got you. Okay.
All them stores, the general stores, was owned by Jewish people.
Got you. Okay.
As they got older, they died, so the Asians moved in.
Got you. Okay.
The Italians didn't want nothing that the Jews had touched, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. So where I was from, it was ridiculous. And Asians come with their chicken and their rice, bro. They start taking over.
Yeah. Yeah.
This chicken and rice to take over is crazy.
I mean,
hey, food. Hey, food to do it, dog.
Yeah. I mean, like, even with the hoagie, even with the steak, the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Shish, hey, bro, you go to Shish Kabibbles?
It's Kabibbles, yeah.
They taking over.
Mm.
But it's not like the cheesesteak is just a Philly food. It's not a black food. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Well,
I guess we made it the staple. We made it the staple to where like if you in Philly, you want the black version of the cheesesteak.
Yes.
Right.
I promise you.
You don't want the Pats and the Genos.
Right.
Like, nah, I don't want no cheese whiz on my bread. Like,
I'm telling you, it's terrible.
I want real cheese.
hey, Stark, Detroit make a better Philly cheesesteak than.
I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, look, Stark. Stark. If I'd never been to Philly, I wouldn't have agreed with him. But I've been to Philly before. I spent a little
I
time
don't
out
know who
there.
y'all was here with. I cannot tell. I don't know where y'all went. I don't know who y'all was here with.
I went on Ninth and Passyunk where Geno's and Pat's was, and then my favorite cheese place is Jimmy's, but they was closed down for almost 4 years.
Oh
So
no, Jimmy Steaks is back.
yeah, I know it is, but they don't take no credit cards. They cash.
Cash only.
That sound like some
Damn.
Detroit.
So,
Hey
but
man, I got some questions too though.
Go ahead.
Are you done, Miles? You done?
no, I was about to shoot right back to the
Yeah, go ahead.
music. The music scene
Yeah, go
is
ahead.
like who is there now taking over the Philly scene? I see Free trying to come back he come back with a song every 2-3 weeks,
Yeah,
but they don't be slapping.
because Free a spitter.
Yeah,
He's not just a rap, like he ain't a rapper. He's a spitter. Like he's different. So that's why they don't. Yeah,
So it's different. Like he legendary. Like you ain't questioning nothing Free did because he already solidified his place. You feel me?
right.
But but in the scene for real, like I'm gonna be real. Philly is just wide open.
there you
Like,
go.
Got you.
unless you
So
got a deal here, because we so geographical, people only care about the people they care about. Like
I think that's anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's anywhere.
That's true.
I think that's
It's like that here.
in Georgia and Atlanta.
not our city to me is the ones who got the deals and on like Meek is solidified. You can't take nothing from him, or Beans and Free, the legends, they're solidified. Right now, you got like Skrilla, like his production sound took over the entire industry. Everybody's using his type beats, like so. It's just like we got a modern sound that's booming, and like to me, he's the hottest in the city. He's not lyrically, he's not the hottest, I don't believe, but
Production wise, you think he up there? I get it.
like he's not a producer, but I'm talking like far as his style and the production he uses,
Right.
it has heavily influenced the music industry recently.
Mm. I don't know not one record. So
I think a lot of people wouldn't. He ain't for like the older crowd. Like you know what I'm saying, we older, so
it don't even
if
matter.
you heard his music, you would be like no immediately.
I don't even listen. I mean, it's not that I'm older. It's just I love music. You know what I mean? And I try to solidify. I try to tell people the difference between music now and music then. With music, we actually play the keyboards.
True.
They do what I call tink tink music, right? They use sounds and they don't use instruments.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like Kanye used sounds.
Right. I get it.
So, but making.
I think they use sounds incorporated in instruments. Like you can have like a kit to change the sound of the keyboard you're playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they don't use the instrument version of it. They use they make a glass sound go, psh, then go, psh, 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 psh. You know what I mean? It's not a instrument that they use to make it go, dun 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 dun. It ain't that. So, I mean, and that's the difference between producers now and producers then.
Yeah, producers now got a lot of cheat codes.
Yeah. Yes.
Especially with it.
Necessarily, I just think things just evolve. I think people with what they had back then. Back then, music was more organic. You needed instruments. You had to know music theory. You had to know real music.
Well, I'm not saying that part. I'm just saying that you still have keyboardists. You still got guitarists. It's just they don't implement it inside of music no more because of producers like Kanye. You know what I mean? Shout out to producers like Jay Dilla. It's just that they use more sounds and not instrument sounds.
Got it.
That's all.
I wholeheartedly believe. Yeah, it's more sound based than instrument based.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Mel, what question?
I know you went away in 2007. So and coming home, recently, like with the advent and popularity of social media and the internet, fans want to be more intimate. They want to know the artists more intimately, and I think most artists, I could say, value their privacy. Like as an artist, you want to be private. You want to like to be as private as possible. But is there a way for you like now to balance that? Like, how do you balance being uh open with your fans but also private?
If I'm being honest, I haven't yet. I still struggle with it. I do not like this internet shit. I don't like because it's not genuine. It's not a place like of genuine. I think once these cameras come on, people will be who they have to be for their bag, and I do not agree with that. I respect it. Get your money because shit fucked up out here,
Right.
Right.
but I don't. I don't agree with like for me coming out of prison after doing all that time, and with the advent of social media, I think it revealed to me that everything was wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
so what I'm gonna tell you right now, start from experience. Don't let that try to get it out the furthest from your mind. Cause I had got out of music for almost 16 years. It's because it went digital. I hate digital sound. You know what I mean? It's not because I'm older. It's just that, like you said, organic sounds is good. And then when you put them into the studio, you can mix better. Now everything, you don't have to know how to mix nothing now because everything is digital. Everything is level based. You know what I mean? It ain't no natural feel to it. So if you can, brother, I swear, get into the internet and run the shit out of it. Because if not, it's gonna beat you up every time.
Listen, this is what I do because all I do is put out content. If I'm not putting out clips, I'm sharing other people's content or just my own content. I treat it just like this, bro. After a certain time of day, I'm off that shit. I'm done. Once I'm done putting the clips out that I need to put out or saying what I need to say and putting it out there, I'm gone. I don't even pay attention to my phone after a certain time unless it's certain people that hit my line.
Right.
Other than that, I leave it alone, bro. It ain't no big deal to me, man, because I know how to separate everything, or really compartmentalize everything.
I can't even say that damn word too fast.
So yeah, man, it's don't let that deter you, bro. Like that, if you make it work, all you got to do is find I had to do this. I had to find a balance. When you find that balance to deal with that, deal with family, deal with deal with business, you gonna be straight, bro. So once you figure that out, it's gonna be golden. Trust me.
Yeah, and I agree with Ty 1,000% because I'm into AI now, right?
Yeah.
I have to really leave it go. I can't do it every day.
Right.
Because I dream about that shit.
Yeah, you won't sleep.
As an artist, I lightweight despise AI. I'm not gonna lie.
I understand. I get it because somebody can steal your vocals and run with it, make a song, or not even steal your vocals, but make something sound like you or sound like a song you made and put it out.
It's the whole style.
Very
Listen,
true. But,
I just feel like as a person who put his heart and soul into this shit, to know that a motherfucker could type 3 sentences and have a song blow up blows me.
Yeah.
I mean, and it should. That's why you have to. That's why you have to be better at your game. You have to be more consistent. You have to use the internet to your advantage. Use your tools. Don't worry about what's going on that you can see. Go about what you cannot see. Do things that nobody else is doing. Maybe have a podcast of your own explaining your album. Just do things that's more creative than other people. Mm-hmm. You feel me? AI is going to, whether you like it or love it or not, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I got out of music because it turned digital.
Yeah.
I'm used to being my shit on reels. Now, you mean to tell me I could go into the park and just do some music?
Yep.
And that shit crazy to me. It was whack as fuck to me. But the truth is, the industry didn't stop. As I grew older, more money was getting made quicker, faster, and I wasn't no part of it. So that's what I'm saying. Just brother, I swear to God on my everything I've touched and love, embrace this shit. Because if you got the talent that I seen that you displayed on this video, man, go for it, bro.
Oh, speaking of the video, let's get into that right now, bro.
Right now?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to it right now.
At this minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was dope too.
We go right into it. Here we go.
Bet.
motherfucking shit. Let me talk my motherfucking shit. Look, it's funny how a nigga think you bitch cause you humble. No, I got the mitts, but they ain't never seen me rumble. Drum me on the stick, make him flip, make him tumble. Whether trapping or I'm tricking, either way it come with bundles. Y'all niggas jokesters, comedy type. Say what I want inside these verses, I ain't gotta be right, I gotta just write. I'm stepping, but it gotta be light. They put my back against the wall like shit, I gotta just fight. Never feet flat, knock his head off if he reach back. Let the doctor sew it back on, that's a recap. Used to be on fire, now I'm back, that's a rematch. And I ain't trying to see what he talking about, that's a redact. Tripping, I'ma react, pull up where he be at. Video shoot, you niggas act, I'm trying to see that. Judge put the gang in the jails, I'm yelling free that. And I ain't never asked him what's poppin', nigga, cause we that. Blazing on the Doty purple shit, I think I'm Kobe. Used to look up to the OGs, I'm just moving how they show me. I'm a real whoop, I could give a fuck about who know me. I don't play the internet, I'm in the field like I'm Toby. Keep it to the roots, never speak unless it's truth. Got my foot on niggas' necks, feeling wheezing on my boots. Tell a hater eat a dick, none that shit don't make me move. Feel like Pac with the blick, little bitch, I got the Hawaiian punching on these beats. Niggas know I'm undisputed. I ain't never had to play a gangster on computers. Got my own work, then I'm banging with the shooters. All you in the house niggas better hang with Mr. Cooper.
Dope. That was fire, man. And I ain't never heard nobody spit over that beat like that either.
Oh, that
so that
Lauryn
was
Hill beat is crazy.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Now I know you hate the internet, bro, but do you pay attention to things that's going on in the industry?
Yeah. Listen. I don't necessarily. I haven't figured out necessarily, like I said, my balance on how to take part in it in a balanced way. But I'm very observant of the internet. I observe the fuck out of it.
Okay, bet. So we about to go into to the topic, man. You seen what happened with everybody? Seen what happened with Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty, right?
First of all, the nigga named Pooh Shiesty.
Exactly.
They call him Poop Shiesty.
Yeah, right. So anybody with the name Shiesty in any capacity, you could better believe that it's about to be something going down that you're not gonna like. But
Or Pooh.
yeah,
Like, what Pooh you know that's like insane?
Exactly.
That crazy. Every
Anybody that I know named Pooh, Pookie.
A man calling himself Pooh.
Yeah, they all messed up in the head, bro. They all got some screws loose. I can't even say screws loose. Lost. So, yeah, man. What are y'all thoughts on that, man? Like, how do you like I get it. People come home, they hungry, but it's a way to go about it. And me personally, I wouldn't have went about it like that.
That was a Detroit move. Did you know that?
He's from Memphis. So Detroit and Memphis, they kind of.
So that go back to Awesome Dre. Awesome Dre went to Priority Records, fucking up the whole office with baseball bats. So I remember when I heard it, I wasn't surprised because I heard it before.
Right.
But due to the fact that this was a dude who used to call you a big brother and shit like that, I wouldn't have never expected it. However, the South has reverted to being more street.
Yeah.
Hospitality is not in the South no more like it used to be.
No, it's not.
So the way would you say, Mel?
I think the South is going like the way it has because of they like relaxed gun laws.
No, they've been had to relax gun laws. They went that way because they have let city people come in and take over.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about people, they looked at the people like BMF. Well-known people who's been in the business of not just music.
Right.
And city livers for far as New Yorkers. In Texas, they in the South, but there's no hospitality in Texas like that, bro. They've been about their business on that street shit for a while.
Yeah, definitely. But so how would y'all have handled that situation if y'all was Pooh Shiesty? Like, y'all know the story. Like, y'all just
Took him to court.
Took him to court. Okay.
Took him to court.
I think it's a good question for Blizz. Like, because being an artist, would you sign knowing that there are predatory contracts being distributed for people who are just coming in the game? Because I think Pooh Shiesty, what he failed to realize is that that's kind of like a standard contract for somebody who's trying to get on. They know you're trying to get on. They're going to take advantage of you. So they're going to give you the least amount of stuff and make you work the hardest. But do you feel like as an artist, you should take that contract and then work your way out of it? Or should you just go independent?
I'm gonna be real with you. How I feel about the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci situation. The man in me says, man, find a way, like get a lawyer and figure it out.
Right.
I can't say in the moment I wouldn't have been the same person.
Well, can I ask you a question then, Blizz? We suggestively suggest something.
Sure.
The man in you already been in jail before.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go back is crazy.
No, I don't. Listen, I'm never going
No,
to hear
no,
me out.
no, no.
I'm just giving both halves of who I am. I'm not saying I would choose that half.
But
I'm
he
saying,
chose that. But he chose that half. Is what I'm saying. It wasn't
Yeah.
about you, but he chose that half. The truth is, when you signing the contract, you already is not on the equal part.
Right.
You know that, and if not,
You
you
gotta know
should.
that though.
you know what I
You
think
have to
about?
know it.
You know what I think about in this situation? I don't try to put myself in it. I think about all the things we don't know. Like what don't we know? Like we don't know if he came home, the conversations with Gucci, like we don't know the backstory, like how deep it is. Like maybe he tried to work it out amicably before he got there. Like that's what I think about. What was behind this? Because all we know is just on the news. Pooh Shiesty went crazy, went to John, laid everybody down. It's
I
like
mean,
what?
but the whole thing, you are in the music business and you don't run none of it.
Right.
You are going to another man asking him for a favor until later. And when you do that, you not really thinking about, you should be thinking like, cool, I know I'm gonna get fucked over. But when I'm getting fucked over, I need to work my plan too.
Got you. Hold on, y'all. We got a caller.
Okay.
What's up? What's up, caller? You on the air?
Hey man.
Say,
Say,
man,
man.
what's the deal, Cal?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey man, I think that I put it in the comments, but that Lauryn Hill freestyle, that was 5 mics for sure.
Oh, that's
I
what's
appreciate
up.
it. No, I appreciate it.
Dope.
Hey bro, keep doing what you're doing though, but the Pooh Shiesty situation, as far as that, we gotta stop as black men, man. We gotta stop being so performative with shit. Like he doing all kind of little content and stuff where he got stacks and stacks and stacks of money on the table, but he
His
couldn't have
emotions
walked his
fucked
ass
up.
into a lawyer office and paid a lawyer.
Thank you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To do whatever needed to be done, however way it needed to be done. We keep
Nah, that's perfect.
glorifying and performing this street shit like that's what's like that's gonna take us to the right boardrooms we need to be in. Like that's gonna put us in the right position we need to be in. But look at what position he in now.
Back in prison after 6 months.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And they sitting up at the table laughing at him. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, okay, we got you out the way.
Still owning his music.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still administrating his licenses for his music. He's going to be in the
Still collecting
next.
checks.
He's going to be in the next GTA probably video game. You feel me?
Yup.
It's like
So at the end of the day, it's all about a chain and some fucking money at the end of the day.
and that's crazy.
Yeah. That's
I don't care what precautions he did before. Black men nowadays are so emotional. And we emotional. We more emotional about our money than we about our children. And we have to really think the positions that we think we've been put in and learn the position that we need to be in.
Yep.
And that's that's the major problem. And Pooh Shiesty could have did a TV show, a movie, anything. The money he been showing,
Yeah.
other than going on,
Anything.
unless he recycling the money and say, "Okay, I'll gather all that money up and let's go back." He could have went on tour on his own.
Yeah, he could have did something, but he chose that, and that's sad. It's sad to see because for a hot second he had the streets on fire, got locked up.
But that's the thing too, though. That's the difference between somebody who's hot and somebody who has longevity. If you got longevity, you're gonna work your way out of that contract, and you're still gonna be good. People have done it, but those are people who have longevity. Those are real artists who's worked their way out of those contracts. You know they predatory contracts. You either take it to get on and get a platform, and then you work your way out of it, or you just stay independent. Those are
Yeah.
your choices, but those are the
I think me
That's
knowing
facts,
what
Mel. That's facts.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, Cal. We appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Yep.
put the contract and work out of it.
Would you say start?
I said me personally knowing what I know right now as this person, I might take a contract just knowing what it is because
Yeah.
I know the rate of my music. I know how much music I make. Like and I'm willing to work. I take it to get on. I ain't even gonna lie. Like
There you go.
y'all want to own the masters of these 3 albums? I don't care because I'm about to make 20 more albums. Like I get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, but that's listen. Eminem. I'm about to say some of the highest paid people. Eminem, Kid Rock, ICP. All these white boys came in the game green, and all of them have been ripped off. But their focus is trying to make more for the masses. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's just the thing about life, man. You don't get a second one.
No.
You live the one you have to your best. Somebody said today, man, why you keep going through this pain, bro? But I said, you know what? It's not me going through. I got to make it through, though.
Yeah.
No matter what. Regardless. And so me making it through, I learned from my mistakes, and I'm going to keep going, keep pushing. Somebody said, why are you getting back in the music business? I said, I'm getting back in the music business because it's now easier. I can make an album at home, drop it tomorrow, and then 2 weeks got 40 million people listening to my stuff want me to go on tour, and that's possible now.
Right.
It was never possible 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to be me in the video.
That's true.
So
you ain't even got to be in it. Yeah, you ain't even got to be in it
at all.
Yeah,
I can take a picture and do videos for me and everything. And here's the biggest mistakes people have. Well, man, I want every dime of mine, but you know,
it ain't yours. Read the
you.
contract. That ain't yours. It
It
wasn't
ain't
yours
in the
to begin
beginning.
with.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know you taxed on everything. I think I'm gonna be the first rapper ever get into the music industry, and my stuff gonna be in trust.
Hey, for real.
You feel me? Because now more people know about having a trust.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Jay-Z was first saying, hey, I make more money than you pay in taxes. Hey, I make more money to where I got to pay the IRS. Now he's saying I don't have to pay no taxes.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's evolution. That's a 30 to 35 year growth.
Yeah.
You feel me? And most people don't, well, not 35, it was 30 years. But still, people now can do these things. You know, Sparks can say, hey Doc, I like the way you was talking. Let me hear some of your music. Send us some music. You might, okay, dope. I want to be on it. Cool. Let's release it. And we'll have to worry about nothing.
Damn.
But due to the fact he been on the record label before, he only promised them 3 albums. He got a name now. They done pushed it. They done spent millions of dollars on promoting his name.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now he say, well, I'm not no longer Starks. I'm Starks Factor. You know what I mean? Because he didn't change and he done moved up.
Yeah. And my thing is, man, like when it comes down to signing to artists, I really like, unless I'm just really hungry and I just need that money right now, I'm not signing no artist that I don't have any prior knowledge of business wise.
Right.
I need to see where your business mind is at before I sign to you. Do you know what you're doing?
Shout out to Shaka Zulu.
Every actor, I mean, I'm sorry, not every actor, but every rapper don't know how to do business.
Yeah.
So
very few. I mean, I would say very few to none do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. The best relationship I've ever seen ever in the music business, period, is Ludacris and Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu been his manager since Shaka hired him as a DJ.
Yep. And then he became a rapper.
Then he became a rapper. And they did it. They don't have no contract. They just shook hands.
Wow.
And they never had a contract. The Shaka Zulu, and at the time, Shaka Zulu was the youngest program director in the whole country. The boy was 19, 20 years old.
Wow.
And he was part of the biggest, and he was part of, what's the black lady who started owning all the, Kathy Hughes. Kathy Hughes got the radio station in Atlanta.
Okay.
This is where Little John and DJ Cersei and all them come from. So I'm just trying to say with Starks is, Starks, keep going. And if you do sign, but don't just sign for a management branding
production deal, or not even production, distribution.
Yeah, distribution.
Yeah.
And nowadays, nowadays labels is not even signing distribution deals. They doing like promissory notes. Like, listen, we gonna push you. We gonna be the engine behind you. Because Coca-Cola, Pepsi, none of these companies are gonna talk to you, but they talk to us. So record labels has become marketing companies now. And so that's what we have to think about.
Yeah.
I think with this Pooh Shiesty stuff, and I don't want to beat it because it's an unfortunate situation all around. I think Pooh Shiesty made some bad decisions when it came to this situation, but also this is chickens coming home to roost, as Malcolm X would say. But Gucci, like, bro, you've been in this game before. You've been signed to somebody. Why would you try to sign somebody to that kind of deal? And then knowing that what kind of person you're dealing with, that he stole off. He shot somebody in a strip club because he thought they robbed him. He dropped the money on the floor. He thought somebody robbed him. He shot him in the strip club. Like, where he stole. So you know who you're dealing with, and you want to deal with this person because he's making you all this money. And I get it. But at the same time, like, bro, you either gotta do square business or at least make him understand, like, this is what the game is. Like, this is how I have to do you. I think T.I. said one thing I think he wouldn't sign Young Thug. I want to say it was Young Thug or 21 Savage. It was one of those. They tried to sign the T.I. and said, T.I. said, if I give you $1 million, I'm going to have to take $10 million from you.
Wow.
To recoup it. So it's like, I'm not going to sign you because I don't want to do you like that.
Well,
so he's telling them from the beginning, telling them up front, like, this is how the game is. So I'd rather you go somewhere else and get your money than me do you dirty like this. Try to figure out a better situation because I got to get my money back. And
10 times 12.
Yeah.
But listen, I don't think Gucci did him any kind of way.
He did him how he's supposed to. It's standard contract. He didn't tell him what it was.
I mean, but you don't have to tell nobody what it is. Listen, it's standard, right? And if you're looking for a standard situation, you are a fucked up individual in this business,
right?
So it doesn't. A person like him would have went back probably even sooner. So I don't think Gucci is in the wrong. I think he's legally correct on what he did. Everyone who had a bold contract, who's successful to this day, beat the system. So
I think all he had to do was just really sit down and have a renegotiation with Gucci. And if y'all didn't come to terms, all right, hey, get me off the label.
But you could tell it's a dumb situation because his father's stupid.
Yeah, oh my God.
If your father's stupid, you gonna do stupid
you running
shit.
up in houses with your pops? That's crazy.
Who is your manager? You don't hear anything about managers or anything about...
You know what? I'm willing to bet his pops is his manager. I'm willing to bet his pops is manager.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what's stupid. People are running their careers off of ChatGPT.
Oh yeah.
People are running mayoral campaigns through ChatGPT. People are the lost reason why we fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Cause they do dumb shit. We do dumb shit.
We do. But Gucci, man, I don't even, other than his artists ending up into some street shit and possibly getting killed, I haven't heard nothing bad about Gucci Mane doing no artist bold.
Nope, never.
But that don't strike you away, like that every artist he got go to jail or die.
No, that does. But at the same time, one thing I could say about being a man, and especially a man with kids, I can't be there everywhere where my kids is at all times. So I don't know what they might end up getting into when I'm not around.
Well,
but do you want to sign people like that? Like Puff said to Big, and I hope he said this in real life, but he said, listen, I can't be putting money behind an artist that can get locked up at any time. So you want to put your money behind those artists.
Of course he said something like that, but y'all got to realize where Gucci come from. It was some people that felt just like how we talking right now. Like everybody, Gucci was a viable person, a person that's going to be going to jail soon or getting killed. So But he gave people a chance.
Yeah.
To regain whatever they have lost or gain something they never had.
I just saw a clip of him earlier, ironically, old one. This was with Fat Gucci talking.
Yeah.
And Gucci was talking about how he wanted to get down with BMF.
BMF, yeah.
Yeah. And BMF was like, "Oh, you cool, but we ain't about to let you in because you be fooling." And he like, what? He like, y'all,
So you
you know,
rob too much.
yeah, y'all rob
You
me.
rob too much. How is a criminal organization telling you that you're robbing too much? If a criminal organization is telling you do too many robberies, you doing too much.
Because even the criminal organization have smarts.
Yeah, they have some organization.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I mean,
Gucci admitted in his book he robbed his homies before.
And his homies admitted that he robbed them.
Yeah.
So Gucci was doing something with Pooh Shiesty that most people didn't do, which was giving them a chance.
Yeah.
And the people that he did get wound up dying and going to jail again, whatever, or getting killed and living their life loosely because he wasn't the best example in the beginning.
Yeah.
So they only did what their captain done. You feel me? So we have to, we as black men have to learn how to control our emotions again, and be the right person for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't love yourself in the beginning, bro, I'm sorry, done.
Yeah. And now this boy Pooh Shiesty cooked.
Yeah, that comes back to people too also playing like, oh, if I sign you, we brothers, we big. I think T-Pain said, man, listen, no matter what nobody say to you, understand it. Nobody, they gonna say, brother, that's my brother all day. Nobody's your brother.
Yep.
So I think people get in this and they sign to people and then they believe everything they say. Like, no, I got your best interest in mind. I got your best, like, you my boy, you my man, you my brother. Like, and they believe it. And when they go south contractually or in the business wise, they looking like, man, what happened? Why would my brother do that to me? Like, bro, this is business.
The shadiest persons, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The shadiest person in the music business to sign people has been Kanye West.
Yeah, of course.
He has been the most shadiest out of everybody that I have ever witnessed become an artist to become a CEO.
Yeah.
Because you can't possibly fall out with every single motherfucker.
Yeah. On your label, that is crazy.
You
can't.
Listen, he's trying to blame Jay-Z while his tour got canceled.
Nah, man, you can't. Jay-Z about to be on tour. What he about to cancel your tour for? He got a bigger name than you.
Or you shouldn't have said shit.
That too. You definitely shouldn't have spoke on his kids.
But ultimately, he shouldn't have said shit about this contract until it was solidified.
Yeah. He should have left it alone. But see, come on now. Let's think about this. Kanye is just as petty as Trump.
He's worse.
So with that being said, he did that on purpose. And now that it ain't no tour, now Jay-Z's to blame.
And he's looking stupid. I tell anybody when he first became bragging about he got more money than all of them put together, I said he gonna lose in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It didn't take no more than 4 days. Because if you don't have no power till you can show your power.
Yep.
Trump at least know he can show his power.
Yep.
Kanye can't show shit, but he's been a failure almost everything he done except for his shoes.
Yeah. That's it. In the first 3 albums.
His clothes, no, that wasn't part of him. That wasn't his success.
Oh yeah, you right.
His shoes, his best idea was his shoes. They got him in the fashion business, and he started bragging about that. They cut him on his clothes. Manufacturers won't even fuck with him because he talked too much.
And then on top of that, he still ain't listening to Sway.
He did listen to Sway.
No, he didn't. Because Sway was trying to tell him, forget about everybody else. Nike, Adidas, do your own thing. Your name is gonna ring bells.
He did, but he did it. It was his clothing line. It was shit.
Yeah, right. For $20 a gap. Yeah.
But by that time, you had already talked yourself out of all your branding deals. You talked yourself out. You gotta look in the mirror too and be like, listen, this is all on me. I know it happened so long ago, but people are still suffering from stuff they did 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Shit,
people got bad credit from some stuff that they did. Some credit cards they've been used in the 90s. They still got right credit.
Now from shit I did 20 years ago.
Right. I'm pretty sure some white people still mad at him for the shit he pulled on Taylor Swift.
Man, listen. He going by Ye now. He going by Ye, right?
Yeah.
Going by Ye. that sounds like kumbaya. I'm going to show you how they running this down. They start to understand that YE means a whole lot religiously.
Mm-hmm.
Between Yahweh, Yahshua. I'm just showing you,
Yeah.
right? He's spreading the wrong message by doing the wrong things. So that goes for everyone who's in the business. You cannot you cannot say and do certain things and do the wrong thing.
Right.
If you're standing for something, you can't do the wrong thing, bro. That's just how it is. And at every point, they just showing how Kanye,
He's a walking contradiction or oxymoron, whatever you want to call him.
a big ass time bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna blow up and take a lot of people down with him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, he's the Nino Brown. He's the Nino Brown of music business right now, bro. He is. If I'm going down, everybody going down.
Yeah, yeah.
But now he just sound. They making him to sound crazy.
But here's my thing. You're campaigning for Puff to be free, and yet you keep shitting on the man that helped you the most. Did nobody else on Rockefeller try to help him? Dame wasn't trying to help Ye. Like he wasn't. He was like, man, you stick to producing. Jay-Z gave him his shot, like his real shot.
Most definitely.
And now you talk about some free Puff. The nigga who never mind. But still, you want Puff to be free, but it's forget about Jay-Z, forget about Beyonce, forget about his kids.
Because he know that they never going to be locked up. You can always kick a person down, and you can always look like you pulling the person up if they're down. So I'm just saying, like, we have to really think, again, this is the emotional person, bro.
Man, yeah.
His mother died, he lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, he did.
He haven't been right
Car
since
crash.
his
Look
mother
at that
died.
car crash. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That car crash probably did something to him mentally.
Hey, yo,
he
he
was
didn't
in a
even
bad
get
accident.
he didn't even get the proper surgery he was supposed to get after the accident
No.
too. So that might be a thing too. I never thought about that until you said that.
But his mother was living then.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say.
But as time go on, ain't no telling what's that's doing.
True,
that you
but-
didn't get fixed.
But if his mother was
Or
here,
his mother might have been that person that's been like, all right, I'm going to pull you back now that she's not here. Because he's going to go off the rails anyway. But
Yeah.
now my mom's here to pull me back in. Like, no, this is to stay on this path. And then now that she's gone, it's like, oh, I'm free to do whatever I want to. And I'm throwed off.
well, Stark, I know you're not gonna go ahead and crash yourself out like that. So
No, sir.
some
No,
of
sir.
some of my best advice to you is keep going, stay consistent. If you whatever it took you to do that video, drop a video every 2 weeks. Or if you can't do it every 2 weeks, damn sure do one every month. And stay consistent. I don't care if you do it on the iPhone, bro.
Oh, consistency, he got that in the bag.
Yeah.
He's consistent, bro. He's
Listen,
consistent.
it's April when he done dropped, how many projects he dropped this year? It's only April. 3 projects already?
I dropped 2 projects so far. I got one coming on the 24th with my man Rizzy. We got a 6-track EP dropping.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, hey,
You working.
real quick, since you've been dropping so frequently, what's been your favorite thing? What's been your favorite project to work on so far?
Matters.
My Matter series.
Matters.
Okay.
I would say matters.
Gotcha.
It's like, because I'm constantly trying to find like ways to add to myself musically, and I'm gonna be real with you. That's like the one place like where it's like I don't have to be gritty and angry.
Right. That's dope. Okay.
I like that. I think see, I got my favorite song in your discography is My Dog. And I told you it put me in the mind of like West Side Boogie's that Oh My, kind of got like a hood anthem to it. And that's like I like the rapper Blizz, me personally. But you also got songs like 4 a.m. that's introspective, and songs like Blizzard that's more melodic and things like that. Is there like a creative process for that? Is there a way that you like tap into those different type of alter egos, I guess that what you would call them? But is there a way that you tap into those different styles? Like, do you have a process for that?
Not even necessarily for me. The beat dictates my cadence.
Okay.
Yeah, I let
Okay.
the beat talk to me. I sit and listen to the beat. Once I decide on the beat, I listen to it over and over. And that's what dictates my cadence. It just comes out like naturally like that. I don't never try to shift into a certain place with music. It just, I hear a beat and the beat says do this. So like, I'm gonna be real. I'm not one of them artists who thinks about songs. like unless somebody asks me to do something specific,
Yeah.
because I do a lot of musical requests. I don't know why. It's a challenge to me. It's like you like, hey yo, can you make a song about a girl who lost her shoe like Cinderella? It's like, to me, it's like, yeah, I could do that creatively, but now you challenging me. It's like, all right,
Right.
now I got to show you what I can do. So I do that a lot with like my friends, but outside of that, I have never planned a song, thought about it, anything. And now, since I record and mix and engineer myself right here where I'm sitting, you know what I'm saying? So I do it all myself. So I just sit here. I don't even like writing no more. I don't like feeling like, because I want to capture music in the moment. Like when I'm feeling that feeling, I want to get that out of me right there, because I might not be feeling like that a week from now if I schedule a studio session.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, I would say this to you: music is still a team sport. Just remember
most
that.
definitely.
Music is still a team. It's still a team sport, and I live in a world where I don't care what other people think. I know what history shows, and I stay humble enough to know that this is not my world. It might be my music, and if I want to play the game correctly, it need to be the world's music. And I'm saying that sincerely, because I know so many people to do everything by themselves, to where they releasing everything by themselves, and they wind up having nobody behind them. Music is a team sport. So just, if you can, embrace that somewhat, but just always remember you are not alone in the game called music.
Definitely not, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you got plenty of supporters and everything, man. Just like Miles said, stay consistent. And I know that's not gonna be a problem, because you dropped a project right after another project. Everybody, I want y'all to go in your phones. Make sure y'all, if y'all got Spotify, y'all got Apple Music, y'all got Tidal, you know what I'm saying? Still, The Red Wolf and The Lonely Walk. Check that out. Check out Matters 3. These dropped this year already. You know what I'm saying? So consistency ain't the problem with this guy. So make sure y'all go tap in, man. If y'all like what y'all saw in the video, it's plenty more of that, if not better. So make sure y'all tap in. And hey, Stark, we appreciate you coming on, man. For real, this was dope. You definitely welcome back anytime, man. Just let me know, and we gonna make it happen.
Man. Listen, yeah, because I need to get in some of these hip hop debates. I have my takes. I need to be.
Bet. Say less, bro. I got you, man. For sure. We about to get up out of here, man. Miles, we about to get up out of here.
Yes,
Mel. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Till next time. Indeed.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talks with Todd.